My name is Olga Kokoulina, and I've done my PhD on standardized organizations and standard essential patterns. I defended it this year, March. So now I'm currently doing research in algorithms and combining it with the thesis at Oxford Internet Institute. When we think about the internet, we think of it in an open and royalty-free way. And consequently, we have some standardized organizations working on it and working on developing standards and keeping it free from IPR claims. But what we're saying generally in the ICT sector is such that there are new business models, there are new ways of monetize the IPR assets. And it's interesting if the internet could be preserved as a royalty-free and open world. Another thing I think is interesting is this new communication by the Commission on the standardization, on the standard essential patents. And it would be interesting to see somewhere in December, I believe, what would be the position of the European Commission on licensing regime and what would be the outlook for digital economy as such. Speaking of the future for the standardization projects as such, we have an example, the recent example of IEEE, which is an interesting approach to clarifying what the issues of brand and licensing commitments. But it remains to be seen if other standardizing organizations will follow the same pattern. Otherwise, when I think of the future, I guess I think there's a room for engaging with the patent offices, and if that would happen, which I think is beneficial for both parties, then I believe that the essentiality of patents would be a less sensitive question. I do believe there's a room for engagement with the patent officers to improve the quality of patents generally and probably mitigate the consequences of having its essentiality questioned further post-grant. Generally speaking, the main challenge would be to find resources needed to engage with patent offices to improve the quality of patent claimed essential, and also, I guess, to have more clarity about the legal remedy available for patent owners and how it will play out in different jurisdictions.